All right, guys, I'm 500 rounds into the Mac IX. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, so like I said at the top of the video, we're going to be talking about the Mac IX today. I'm going to go through my likes, my dislikes, any kind of issues that I had once I'm hitting 500 rounds. I think I'm actually just over at maybe 525, 550. I plan on doing a full 1,000 round review of this as we continue going, but I wanted to kind of give you guys a mid-round update just so you can kind of know what to expect in your first 500 rounds if you decide to get a Mac IX. So if we're going to go through, we're going to talk about the likes and the dislikes as well as take a look at some shooting footage. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the likes are a lot. Yes, the ergonomics of this gun are super nice. The trigger is pretty good. I mean, it's an AR mil-spec trigger. I haven't swapped that out yet. I plan to. I probably will also swap out this grip, but honestly, I haven't had any problems with it. It presents like an AR grip, so I don't really have an issue. I did put a dye-free Co Tiger Claw in here, but I find myself not using it. I kind of just grab a little bit of a C-clamp here right up against the mag. Good to go, ready to rock. The paddle mag release is the easiest part of this gun. There is an AR style mag release push button here, but it's kind of hard to reach and it's a little bit hard to actually activate. It's way far up there. So like even at this point, my finger's nowhere close on an AR. I'd be able to touch it. So it's not that big of a deal because this paddle release is really easy, really nice. The mag well, because there is a slight mag well here, as you can see, it works, guys. I mean, I don't really have any issues. I can get it locked in every single time. This flash hider, I'm just kind of bouncing all over the place, sorry. This flash hider is fine. I do want to get a suppressor on this at some point. I don't know what suppressor I want to get. If you have any suggestions, drop a comment down below. Because I'm going to put a suppressor on it, I didn't torque this thing down exactly right, so it is just hand tight right now. But otherwise, no problems. It seems to be doing its job. The iron sights are not too bad. They're kind of an HK style iron sight, but I've been rocking this Ride-On optic and it has been absolutely perfect with no issues. The charging handle is pretty good. One thing that I ran into on the range, which you might be able to see here, of course, this is empty mag, so let's do this. Yeah, so that was one issue I had on the range. This thing sometimes can get a little bit stuck. Now, if you use two fingers, it's fine. If you try to one-hand it, it's a little bit tough, and that may be because the charging handle, the AR style charging handle, has a little bit of wiggle. Not when it's locked in and not really when the bolt is pulled back either. But if you pull it back from one side, you do kind of cant it a little bit. And so it makes it a little bit difficult to pull that back sometimes. That was one thing on the range that I experienced that was a bit of a downside. Hey guys, before we get back to that video, I just wanted to hop in and tell you about Quickstrike, the best rapid deployment firearm system for your vehicle that you can get. It is the greatest solution to a problem that nobody ever talks about. Quick, easy, fast access to your firearm when you need it the most in your vehicle. No fumbling around, no trying to find it, no trying to get it around the seatbelt or out from underneath your gut while you're in your car. This is the way to go, guys. I've dropped a video about this on my page. Go check that out. But if you want to save some money on one of these, go check out the link in the description or in the pinned comment below, or use my code NativeMarksman10 at checkout. Quickstrike, guys, again, the best quick, rapid deployment system for your firearm in a vehicle. This thing is absolutely goated. Go check them out, Quickstrike. Use my link, code NativeMarksman10. Now, let's get back to this video. The other thing, I did have two failure to feeds. This first mag is Velocitas, 94 grain, self-defense ammo. Okay, there we go. That's one. All right, I may not like this stuff. Yeah, maybe it's just that first round. Oh, failure to feed. Caught on the loading gate. Ooh, that sucker's hard to pull back now. Ooh, all right. Which in 500 rounds is not bad, especially because some of the ammo that I was using, The 115 Blazer ran perfectly every time, no issues. I ran some 115, I don't even remember the brand, whatever Bass Pro's 9mm brand is. So it's not expensive, it's not quality ammo. One of those had a hiccup, and then the other one was some Velocitas USA self-defense rounds. So I actually have here with me right now. So it was our Velocitas USA VX9. Guys, this is 96 grain 9mm self-defense ammo. So 96 grain, not very big, pretty light, but it did run through those. So like I put 20 rounds of that through it. I only had one hiccup on those, and then very next mag, I think I was 2 or 3 rounds in, had the hiccup with the Bass Pro ammo, and then we were good to go. So nothing too crazy, and those are pretty early on in the 500. Like I hit 1 to 200 several weeks ago without any issues, and then like not cleaning, just going straight back out. I think like the 350 mark is when I had those issues, but tap rack and it ran the rest of the mag smooth. So chances are just maybe a couple round issues, or maybe it needs to be cleaned up a little bit. But after that, like I said, that was about 350. The rest of those rounds didn't have a single issue. So don't really know. Maybe I'll chalk that up to bad ammo, or not bad ammo, but ammo that this thing maybe just doesn't like, because I think the Velocitas USA, some pretty dope stuff. You guys should check them out. The other thing about the Mac IX that I don't love is loading these magazines. It is a pain in the butt to load these, if I'm going to be honest. It's kind of like the AR style you just push in. Once you get to like 18, it becomes very, very difficult. I don't think I got 30 in either one of these mags. They are 30 round mags. I don't think I got 30 in either one. I think the closest I got was like 22, 23. And I got tired of it, and I was like really trying to jam it in there. I said, you know what? Fine. I'll just try and get 20 in there every time, and we'll just go. So that's one thing. I'm going to see if I can find a speed loader for some MP5 style mags, because that would make my life a lot easier. That's the only big part about this gun that I kind of dread when I go to the range is, dang it, I got to load these mags. And those things suck. And it was hot when I was out shooting. I actually got in my car, started it, ran the AC while I was loading mags, because it was going to take me forever and I didn't want to be in that heat. But outside of that, the two malfunctions and the mag loading and a little bit of the charging handle issue. But again, that is just occasionally. If you two-hand it, you're good to go. It's a lot of fun, guys. I really do. I like the last round bolt hold open with these mags, at least. I like being able to just tap and you're ready to go. I missed it the first 2 times. But guys, it's a really comfortable gun to shoot. It's a lot of fun. I do have a Form 1 out for this right now, so eventually I will replace this SP Tactical brace with a stock. This thing is not comfortable. I did see that Mac actually just released their own pistol brace, so I may try and snag one of those before my Form 1 comes back, because this brace is not comfortable. I actually have a bit of a bruise just from this, because this thing it's kind of sharp. For it being rubber on the back, it's a little bit sharp. But ultimately, guys, we're 500 rounds in with no issues. You've seen some of the range footage. You can really burn this thing down. I mean, as fast as you can shoot an AR trigger is as fast as you can get this thing to run. I'm on the lookout for FRTs. I'm on the lookout for some other triggers for this. And ultimately, guys, I'm having a great time, and this is a super, super fun gun. Full transparency. Military Armament Corps did send me this gun. However, that doesn't mean anything. I'm going to tell you guys the truth. And the truth is, I enjoy it, other than loading the mags. I don't like loading the mags, so I got to figure out something there. The 2 rounds, again, I think I'm going to chalk that up to bad ammo. But otherwise, guys, this thing is a lot of fun to shoot. Recoil impulse, really nice. Doesn't feel too bad. Feels very similar to my Palmetto State Armory AKV, which similar platforms. We can take a look at that if you guys want. So this is the AKV. The AKV is a bit heavier, so recoil is significantly less. But this sucker's a lot louder than the Mac IX. I don't know why. It just is. I don't know if it's something to do with the AK style platform or what. But, you know, the AKV is great. This, I think, is a little bit more fun for me just because it is AR controls. It's something I'm a little bit more used to. It's got that nice HK look, even though the AK look is awesome as well. This has been 4-1. This is an SBR, and this is a ton of fun. And I really cannot wait to get a 9mm suppressor for both of these, and we can take them out and see how they both run suppressed, see which one runs better. So far, 500 rounds. Again, we are going to do a 1,000-round review of this gun. 500 rounds in, I would definitely recommend this as an awesome little range toy. Maybe home defense if you're into that. If you're into a 9mm PCC for that, for a while I had the AKV as my home defense gun. This one feels a bit more compact, so maybe I will lean that way in the future. But I'd like to get a few more rounds downrange and a few more self-defense rounds downrange, since we did have the one hiccup with the self-defense round. But that is the Mac IX. That is the 500 round mid-round review. I will definitely be doing a 1,000 round review soon. It's a little bit difficult for me to get out to the range right now, but as soon as I get there, I promise you guys will be the first to know. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, ring that bell. Go follow me on Instagram. That's where I post most things often. I post daily on Instagram, except for on Saturdays and Sundays, just depending on how my week's going. But there's lots of cool stuff over there, some fun stuff, just some funny, stupid stuff, and then some of these short versions of these reviews. So go follow me on Instagram at Native Marksman. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and ringing that bell. And I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.